Greg Gutfeld now with more raisins. Here's what's coming up. One presumptive nominee down, one to go. It's just like musical chairs without the music or the chairs. My God, it's nothing like musical chairs. Who's Hillary's biggest challenger in this election? Is it Bernie, Donald, or a dude named Guccifer? Don't ask me. I'm heavily medicated. Mike Bloomberg spanks college grads with their safe spaces and their microaggressions and their big gulps. Wait, scratch the big gulps. Let's get started, America. I won $11 on the Derby, and it's burning a hole in my pocket. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's as prolific as I am horrific. New York Times best-selling author Brad Thor. The greatest name ever. Brad Thor. His latest book, Foreign Agent, comes out next month. Brad Thor. Tonight after MacGyver. She knows ballots like I know mallets. I play a lot of croquet. At least that's what I tell the ER. Democratic pollster Jessica Tarloff. Like a coconut filled with eels. He's both hairy and shocking. Gavin McInnes, host of The Gavin McInnes Show. Don't egg him on. She just redecorated her vacation home, meaning she threw up in a liquor store. Joanne Osachinsky. That was a good one. Finally, like a fresh-cut dandelion, she's always bitter. National Review reporter Katherine Timpf. And we begin the show with this.
Donald Trump, the presumptive nominee.
Very good. This week, Hillary unloaded a deadly ad aimed at Donald Trump. It's like a political version of Reefer Madness, and Trump's the joint.
They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. I'll use the word anchor baby.
This is a country where we speak English, not Spanish.
You're going to have a deportation force.
I will get rid of gun-free zones on schools. My first day, it gets signed.
A total and complete shutdown
Of Muslims entering the United States.
Do you still believe that Muslims should be banned from entering the country until we can figure out what's going on, as you've said?
Yes, we have to find out what the hell is going on.
What do you think of what I did? I said it's fine. And if we want to go stronger, I'd go stronger too.
When you get these terrorists, you have to take out their families.
Bomb the out of them.
It's basically a rap song celebrating Donald Trump. I mean, be honest. Be honest. How many times did you laugh during that ad? 1, 2, 12? Poor Hillary. What she's slamming is precisely what attracts people to Trump. Oh, my God. He said he bombed the out of ISIS. He praises waterboarding. He'll kill families of terrorists. This is not a negative ad. It's a highlight reel. It's like a trailer. It's like a trailer for a movie you want to see about an orange, rude teddy bear that says what you think, then soils your rug. See, pointing out Trump's bluntness is like telling kids, no, don't go into that haunted house. It's way too scary. Or warning them, no, you don't want to go on that roller coaster. It just goes too fast. Those are the selling points. It's like a warning label on cigarettes. It's sexy. Hillary's got to wake up. She's like a rich lady offended by people wearing sweatpants in first class. The world has changed. No one's wearing a trilby when peddling their penny farthing to the 5 and dime. Trump is like Rodney Dangerfield in Caddyshack. Everyone loved him, Al Cervic, except the rich socialites at the country club, and he always outsmarted them. So whatever you think hurts Donald helps him. I know, because I was so wrong on this. Making fun of a POW, a woman's face, linking Cruz to an assassination. Nothing stops Trump. For the Trump entertainment bubble is impenetrable. Remember Cruz trying to reason with this guy?
And I'm running to be everyone's president. Those who vote for me, and even those
we
who
don't want you.
Well, you're entitled to your views, sir, and I will respect it. In fact, I will
Do the math.
I will protect
you asked
your
cases
rights.
to drop out. It's your turn.
Well,
take your own words.
Now I'm curious, sir.
Time to drop out.
When
sir.
Donald doesn't get to 1237, are you going to call him in to drop out?
Donald's definitely going to get to 1237. No, he's going to get more than 1237.
See, that's the Trump phenomenon in human form. It is impervious to contact. What happens when you bring up an issue?
You know on the wall that Donald told the New York Times editorial board he's not going to build a wall, and he's not going to deport anyone?
You're lying. Once
Well-
again, lying Ted.
What if you ask a question about beliefs?
Let me ask you
You
something.
are the
sir.
problem,
All right,
politician. You are the problem.
Can I ask you something?
No.
Can I ask you something? Out of all of the...
And so the more Trump wins, the more frustrated his opponents look. He's managed to turn Hillary into that humorless nemesis from Animal House. You remember Dean Wormer? Which makes Trump Bluto.
I'm a zit. Get it?
And how can you not elect a zit?
Period.
All right. That's good applause. It's a good effort. It's a solid effort. Wrote that this morning in my underwear. I just wanted you to have an image. All right, Brad. I understand that this ad was it's not directed at the Trump fan. It's directed at, I guess, Hillary supporters. But that seems kind of unnecessary because they must already hate Trump. Does this help?
She's preaching to the choir, right?
Yeah.
And she needs the Bernie people. And I
Yeah.
don't know if this pulls the Bernie people over, but I'll tell you, as a never Trump guy, that was so hysterical. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to go over to the other side now.
That's my point. That's my point. It's like I wanted for so long, Jessica, to have a candidate that would make the Democrats look clunky. And I feel like as much as I find Trump problematic, and I hate that word, he's actually making Hillary look way out of time.
Certainly in terms of the ads and kind of how they're going about this. I don't think, you know, when we get to debate time and you see the two of them next to each other, I think that's really where she's going to shine, because I think people get more serious about it as time goes on, and you see someone who understands policy and has an affinity for specifics versus a Trump. But you're totally right. That ad, as a Hillary supporter, I love it. It's hilarious.
You said something, though, that I think is even more incredible. You actually think there's going to be debates. I don't think Hillary. I think Hillary would be nuts to show up for a debate with Trump.
She has to.
No, she doesn't. She keeps doing town halls, and she says,
Send Uma.
No. Yeah.
"Oh, Uma."
Or Uma Thurman. I'm not sure which one. Is it Uma Abedin, Uma Thurman, or Uma Pemaraju? There are three Umas.
One was in Kill Bill.
That's true, Uma Pemaraju.
And the other,
sometimes what?
Bill.
All right, Gavin.
Yes.
Okay, you were a cruise guy, a very solid cruise guy.
Still a cruise guy. Love cruise.
Okay, so he's
I'm a Republican. I like the right.
Yeah, you do.
Where's the unity here?
All right, let's talk about unity. You made Vice. You were so outside the mainstream. You were basically scum of the earth for the long. Right? Would you agree?
I'm still a pariah.
Yeah, you are a pariah. You don't like peer pressure. Isn't unity another form of peer pressure?
Yes, but Trump is the leader of the freaks. We're the freaks now. People who want freedom, people who have had enough of immigration, people who want the grievance industry to end are the freaks now. Okay, let's have a freak president.
Okay.
Well, the first punk rock president we've ever had.
It's a fair point.
And by the way, sorry, in that montage where we were all laughing at Cruz for saying that Trump said he's not going to build a wall, he never said that to the New York Times editorial board. He said, when the audience is bored, I mention the wall.
Right.
He never denied he's going to build a wall.
Well,
he's building a wall.
He is building a wall.
Yes.
Of course. Okay. Kat.
To keep American businesses inside the United States.
Exactly.
Why are we laughing? What's absurd about that?
To be totally isolationist? What?
Yes, what's the matter with being isolationist?
Because you'll be stuck with Americans all the time and you won't have good TV.
What's the matter with America?
We're awful. I mean, look at what's more about
That's
like
it in a
Donald
nutshell.
Trump.
Oh, Jessica.
We're
Jessica. It's my first boo.
I happen to like us.
You come back here.
I think we're pretty good.
You just got the first boo, Jessica. No, but you know what?
We need the rest of the world.
Yeah, no, we do. Okay, here's the thing.
They don't have to live here.
Look. Let me help here.
Yeah,
we do need the rest of the world because somebody has to show. Someone has to show us how great we are by comparison.
Amen.
Here's the thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me go to you, Joe. What should Hillary commercials do? If they should do anything.
They not this. Here's the problem. Hillary is playing the same old political game that she was used to 8 years ago. It's those sort of same tactics. Not only does Trump not play by the same rules of the game, he's playing a different game entirely. And voters like it. So she needs to, I don't know, hire new people, get a fresh, I don't know, perspective if she really wants to attack him, because it's not working.
You know what? Here's my suggestion. I'll throw it out to you, Kat. The idea of trying to portray Trump as dangerous only enhances Trump. You have to actually play a different angle that maybe he is harmful in different ways. I had an idea for a drug ad. Like, it's like, you know, Trump, for the treatment of anger and anxiety. Warning, may cause trade wars, xenophobia, higher taxes, racial unrest, world instability, nausea, and diarrhea.
Anxiety.
What?
It will take care of my anxiety, though.
No, nothing can take care of your anxiety. And thank you for walking over my punchline.
No, I was just thinking that, you know, as long as I don't have any anxiety about it, I guess I don't really care what else it's going to do.
Yeah.
No, I mean, exactly. I felt like I was watching Trump's greatest hits when I watched that. And I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not an anything supporter. There are things that I don't support.
Right.
Not really supporting anything at all.
Yes.
But
including this show.
I couldn't stop laughing at it. I couldn't stop laughing at it. But you know what? I love America.
Yeah. There
I love America. I love America. I just wanted to hear people clap for me.
You are an applause prostitute.
Yeah, no, that's
You had to
okay.
pay for that.
Okay.
You had to pay for the applause with some kind of pandering nonsense. I have another idea for an ad. How about this, Brad? A commercial that does, the world's worst decisions. And you start out with lawn darts, and then you have New Coke, you have candy cigarettes, and then the punchline is Trump, and then it's like, you can't be serious. That way, they make it as a joke instead of making him. They're turning him into James Dean, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And as our old and dearly departed friend Andrew said, Andrew Breitbart, that politics are downstream of culture. So if they don't get there, I mean, Hillary Clinton, to what Joe said, she's bringing an 8-track to a gunfight.
Yeah, that's
true. I mean, she's so far outside of what's going on. Trump has turned it upside down. I thought he was great when he first got in, if he drew attention to what limited government people really want. But Trump is a guy whose answer to every problem throughout his life as a progressive has been more government.
That's true. He has definitely removed conservatism from the conservative movement, Gavin, and you say you're right. So you're okay. You would have called him a rhino if he was somebody else.
No, the Republicans needed a reboot. They are and Trump came in here and said, we're not doing this anymore. We're not having any more open borders, G.W. Bush. And we're fiscal conservatives.
Right.
We're back to business. Literally business.
He didn't say fiscal conservatism.
No, he didn't. There's
he's not going to even reform entitlements.
An entrepreneur is fiscally conservative by nature.
And loves debt.
Yes.
And loves debt and sticking it to the bankers.
Yeah.
They're not babies. Believe me. They're not babies. They're some of the worst people you've ever met.
Than Obama's debt. Obama doesn't know how to pay back loans.
All right.
And Trump does by screwing the creditors.